Hi guys, it's Drea. I'm really excited. This is one of my favorite videos ever to film, and I get to do it every month. This is my empties video. I have a whole bunch of stuff in front of me. It's all categorized, so in every one of my empties videos, I will put timestamps down in the description bar, so if you don't want to see one particular category, you can just jump around. It smells really good around here because I have some Lush stuff, but let's just jump into it. Oh wait, one second before we do. I just wanted to mention this eyeshadow. I'm wearing the Colourpop Yes Please palette, but this shiny eyeshadow is the Touch and Soul Metallist eyeshadow in Sun Aurora, and those just went on clearance at Sephora. So if you have not tried those, they are amazing. So I think this video will still go up while the Sephora sale is going on. You know, not that I want to encourage people to be spending money right now, but those are really, really good. Okay. Let's get into it. Firstly, I have some bath stuff. I've been taking a lot of baths. I've been finding them very relaxing lately, you know, just like mental health wise. So I have two bath bombs from Lush. These ones, okay, this is the Sex Bomb and this one is Marshmallow World Bath Bomb. They kind of smell very similar to me. Like they both smell very, just like sweet, kind of rosy, but like more sweet than floral. And I just love Lush bath bombs. They're so good. I haven't really found any other bath bombs that I could get off of, let's say, like Amazon or that kind of thing for cheaper that I like better. So I just keep buying Lush bath bombs all the time. So huge rave to those. I also have here some Epsom salt. This is just a brand called Alibi. I got this off of Amazon. Any Epsom salt will do. You know, you don't need an actual branded Epsom salt, but it's really, really good for sore muscles and also back. If your back is like sore or having back problems, hot baths with Epsom salt, that really helped when I was having like my back I threw it out for 5 days. And it's because my routine is completely different. I was doing nothing, you know, like I was doing some things, but not nearly as much movement as I normally get at work. So I threw my back out by doing not much at all. Anyways, I had to kind of like nurse it back to health, and those definitely helped. Next category is makeup. Not a whole lot here. I actually have two things from my Project Pan update that I finished at the end of what month. Do you guys even know what month we're in anymore? Like I feel like I don't even know what month it is. End of April. No, end of March. See? Okay, can't do it. Just my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This was the coconut one. I love this stuff. It's the only spray that I use. I personally use it as a finishing spray, a setting spray. It doesn't give me any longevity per se to my makeup, but what it does is it takes away any powderiness at all that's on my face. And because I have oily skin, I use a lot of powder under my eyes, all over my face, you know, all that kind of thing. And it just melds everything together, you know, your blush, your highlight, all the powder, all that kind of thing. That's why I really, really love this stuff. And even though I still do get oily throughout the day, I just find this has kind of like, having one setting spray in my life has kind of calmed my skin. So instead of trying to fight the oil and constantly using mattifying setting sprays or mattifying primers, I'm just going about my business using regular type stuff, and I still get oily, but it's not as oily anymore, if that makes sense. Depends on the type of foundation. But anyways, I love this stuff. I've been through multiple bottles of that. I'm gonna put it aside for back to MAC once that's a thing again. Next is this. This is the RCMA No Color Powder. I just transferred it into a different container, but I wanted to talk about it anyway. Maybe I'll put a picture up here of what the actual packaging looks like. This powder is really great. There's no flashback. It's so cheap. It's like $7 US. This, like the original container, lasted me for the lifetime of my channel almost, which is like 4 years. It's just a really nice setting powder. It works great for under the eyes as well. It works really, really good for baking anywhere on your face, under the eyes, contour baking, whatever, that kind of thing. But generally I just like it everywhere. But I really do like it for setting my eyes. So I have so much powder in my collection, I don't need to repurchase that anytime soon, but I do really recommend it. I have 3 sets of lashes here. How do you guys clean your eyelashes? Like sometimes I feel like I could get more uses out of them, but I'm always like picking the glue off, and then, you know, I'm accidentally pulling hairs out. I've tried cleaning them with my cellar water before, but that kind of just made them disintegrate. So how do you guys do it? Tell me down in the comments. These two are two of my absolute favorite types. This is the Kiss Lash Couture Naked Drama in Chiffon. I don't know if you could tell, but these ones are just like really, really wispy, very natural wispy looking eyelashes. These ones are a little bit more dramatic. These ones are the Lash Couture by Kiss, the Faux Mink collection in Midnight. And they're the kind that kind of have like smaller here and they get much wider at the end. And then I have these ones from Ardell. These are also faux mink. Faux mink lashes in general are my favorite type from any brand. These are just the faux mink wispies. So they're typical wispies just made with the faux mink. And I like these ones as well because they're also kind of more natural. They are kind of, I would say, more similar to the chiffon than anything else. All three of these types I really like, but in general, once I get through all my eyelashes, I am going to only purchase Kiss eyelashes probably in the future. Love those. Okay, skincare. This is showing up in almost every one of my empties lately. It's the LA Express Cucumber Makeup Remover Wipes. There's 25 in here. I use this for taking off lipstick and taking off swatches. I do not wash my face with wipes. So take that as you will. If you do, then I'm not the best person to come for advice. I like those ones a lot though. They have a decent amount of product in them. They are fairly large, and you know, that's about it. I like them. Okay, this came to me in a BoxyCharm. This is the Skin & Co. Roma Whipped Cleansing Cream. It says made in Italy. It's the whipped polishing cleansing cream with truffle extract. This stuff smells like coconut, like fake coconut, and I don't like it at all. So I made myself use it up. I did not cut it open to use it up because I didn't like it that much, but I used it up and I wouldn't buy it. It's very thick. It's one of those very much like a cream cleansing wash type thing, and it did a great job of like getting all the makeup off. My skin always felt nice afterwards, but I just can't really get over that fake coconutty smell, so wouldn't buy that, but it's an okay product. This here, I think I talked about this recently in my haul at How Was It? I've gone through, this is I think the second one, the Dr. Jart Water Fuse Hydro Sleep Mask. This stuff is great. It is very hydrating. So sleep masks, they always say put it on at night after your moisturizer and wash it off in the morning. But essentially it's just a moisturizer. Like my skin always kind of just sucks everything in, and there's nothing to wash off in the morning. It's not like you need to sleep there like a zombie like this with a mask on your face all night. That's not really what a sleep mask is. It's just, I always like to describe it as like a heavy duty moisturizer. So this is a very heavy duty moisturizer, very hydrating and plumping. I always feel like my skin looks more youthful the next morning, just a little bit more plump. So love that. This, I've been through a couple of these. This is the Paula's Choice Intensive Wrinkle Repair Retinol Serum. My skin responds pretty well to retinol. I don't have any backlash or any, like I don't have sensitive skin towards it, except for under my eyes. But everywhere else, I use this everywhere else on my face. And it's just kind of like, you know, preventing aging. So it's a really good serum to have in your collection. In my collection, personally, I really, really like it. This I also got in a BoxyCharm. This is the Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. I suppose you could call this makeup. I guess it depends on how you want to use it. Like it could be a serum, it could be in your skincare routine, it could be used as a primer. I actually use this up in the bath because I don't really need like glowy serums because I have really oily skin. So I was like, how the heck am I going to use this up? So I just put a little bit in every bath that I had, more than a little bit, because you know, you have a lot of water in there. So I just used it as like a bath oil. I used it up that way. Would I recommend it? No, not particularly. I definitely did put it on my face a couple times. I wouldn't recommend it if you have oily skin because it's just not necessary. But if you have dry skin, it is very like glowy and shimmery and just like nice. Is that a good review? Who knows? Who knows? This is the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. I don't like this. It's very affordable. super cheap on Sephora, but I don't like it. It never fully penetrates the skin. So whenever I use this, I put it on, like, and it always seems to like move around when I put it on. It never goes in. I always feel like I'm moving it around, and then it never actually, well, it does. It partially penetrates the skin, but I always feel like there's some like left on top, like white marks all over. Does that make sense? Like, it's not actually going in the skin, and it takes a long time to even do that. So I don't like it. There are way better cheap hyaluronic eye creams. Bioderma makes an excellent one that I will forever repurchase. This is a deluxe sample size of the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Rescue Mask Seaweed Radiance Facial. I think I got maybe 2 or 3 uses out of this. I went pretty heavy with it. You can kind of see there's the tiniest little bit left in there. It's got these little seeds looking things. Definitely smells like natural. It smells like seaweed. And I felt like it definitely hydrated my skin, and my skin looked nice afterwards, but I don't think I would purchase it. This is a sample of the Cora Organics Turmeric Brightening and Exfoliating Mask. There was enough in here to definitely give me enough all over my face as a mask. This was not as exfoliating as, like, for example, the Summer Fridays pumpkin mask, or even the Peter Thomas Roth pumpkin mask, which are exfoliating masks. Those ones also get really kind of warm on your face. This one didn't, so I felt like it didn't really do much. It definitely didn't encourage me to purchase it with this sample, so I wouldn't recommend it. Only one fragrance. This is the Bath & Body Works Bonfire Bash fragrance mist. This is essentially Marshmallow Fireside in a fragrance. Whenever I wear this, people tell me I smell fantastic, so I wear it a lot, especially if I'm going out socially. I also like to use this as a room spray, or I actually like to spray my closet, my clothes in my closet, just because sometimes I feel like air stagnates in closets, so sometimes your clothes can start smelling not necessarily musty, but I don't know. I just like to use it up that way as well. I have one left of this, and I will probably repurchase it again in the fall when it comes out, but absolutely love that stuff. I have Marshmallow Fireside burning right there. Okay, 2 candles. This is from DW Home, the Opal Jasmine. I didn't particularly like this. It was fine. It was a very, very kind of subtle scent, so I don't know that it was really worth all the money. I love these ones. I'm surprised it took so long. The only reason this took so long to burn was because my husband had it in his office. This is from Sand and Fog. This is Fraser Fir, which these are Christmas scents. And I'm going to tell you guys, first of all, it's so cool that they have these, like, because you can use these as coasters afterwards. I think he got it a little dirty, but you can see there's like a wooden top, like a stag on it. So I'll save that. But these smell so amazing. And next Christmas, I am going to buy up a ton of Sand and Fog just so I can have them all year, because they just smell so good. This one in particular, it just smells like evergreen. But just the slightest bit of sweetness to it. I just love their evergreeny, their plant-based scents. They smell so good, and they make your house smell so good. So definitely we'll be buying a bunch of those next year, or this year, this Christmas. Okay, I have miscellaneous, I have hair, and I have one very, very special thing that I wanted to show you at the end. All right, this is miscellaneous stuff, hand sanitizer. I did not go out and buy any since this all started. I haven't purchased any hand sanitizer. I just happened to have these Bath & Body Works. I had like 5 of them just sitting in my drawer, because you know they always do the like 5 or 10 or whatever it is. So if I needed, I used to go through one of these probably every 2 months, and now I think I have 2 more in my purse that are almost done. So it's a good thing I had these. I mean, I don't know, people say that these ones with like the Bath & Body Works don't do as much as you need. I don't know. I've been using them. That's the Champagne Sparkle one. Okay, this is just cotton pads from the dollar store. So if you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I have been using the organic cotton pads from Walmart, and I really like them, the Equate brand. But I just decided, because I don't want to make the trip all the way to Walmart, you know, I'm just not doing it. It's far from my house, and I don't even want to go there anyway. So I bought a couple of these from Dollarama, and they're awesome. They're only $1.25 and you get 80, 100. These ones are great. They have maybe a little fluffs come off here and there, but nothing that sticks to my skin or anything like that. They're fantastic. I'm gonna keep buying those now because they're the cheapest. Okay, this is a very interesting product, and I will buy it again. This is from, you can get this at Additional clothing store, Pennington's clothing store. I don't know where else you can buy this. I just know that I can get it there. This is a brand called xoxo. It is a lingerie, swimwear. You can even use it for active wear, for hand washing. So how do you use this? It's a soap. You fill up your sink, you pour some of this into your sink, and you soak your bras. I love to use this on my tights or nylons or any kind of stockings. It's great for that because essentially the reason you're hand washing is to reduce any chance of your washing machine ripping things, breaking like underwire in your bra, or like stretching out your straps. And then I use it for tights for the same reason, because you don't want them to snag and that kind of thing. And the best thing about this is because you are soaking your stuff, you think that you would have to rinse it, but you don't. This is a non-rinse soap. So you can just soak everything, and all you have to do is wring out the water, and then you just lay it to dry. And that's what makes it the most awesome, because you don't have to rinse it. The rinsing is always the most pain in the butt thing, right? So this was a travel size. You can get like a big one. So I'll definitely be doing that. Sometimes I do put my bras in the washing machine, but if I do, I use a laundry bag to, again, minimize the chance of breakage and that kind of thing. But I try to use this as often as possible, just to give my bras and that kind of thing the most longevity that I can. All right, hair care. This is the Living Proof No Frizz shampoo. I don't even know why I bought this. I think I bought this way back when I still had much blonder hair. And not that it would get frizzy, but I was always worried about like damage and that kind of thing. So I don't need any frizziness products. Like my hair up here, you can see it's flat. There's no frizz happening. So I use this up. I don't know that I should give you a review for this, because on me it wasn't a product that I even needed. But these are my favorite shampoos of all time. I talk about them in every Empties. This is the L'Oreal Volume Collagen Shampoo. My husband loves it too. That's why we have two of them here. It's the best if you have limp, fine hair, because it actually does have volume. It really does give you a little bit more bounce than well, myself in particular. It gives me more bounce than I would otherwise have. So that's why I love that. Here is the Olaplex number 3 Hair Perfector. I actually repurchased this because I do really think that this works. I have very bad split ends. This part of my hair from about here down is like still processed. This is obviously the oldest stuff, and this gets split ends constantly. And every once in a while, I'll just think about this and I'll go, oh, I should use that. And so I was told by a hairdresser, your hair has to be wet, but not soaking wet. And that's when you put this product on it, and then you let it sit for minimum 10 minutes, but you can do like half an hour, and then you wash it out. I used to be putting this stuff on dry hair, and because that's what somebody told me to do it that way. But I discovered that when I started doing it on wet hair, I really saw a difference in how soft and smoother this part of my hair looked. So I don't use this all over my hair because I don't need it up here. Like, there's no damage up here. I really just put it on from here down. And this stuff is not cheap. Although when I repurchased it, I bought it off of Amazon and it was only like $23. On Sephora, it's $38. So I don't know what that was about, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it today because I saw the price. But yeah, it's not cheap, so you don't need to use it all over your head. I guess it depends on your particular hair. If I still had icy blonde hair all the way down, I would. But, I just use it where I need it, and I actually have been really enjoying it. Okay, this is a really, really weird empty, but it is finished, so I wanted to show you, and it's kind of cute. This is my notebook that I first purchased when I started my channel. I purchased this for ideas for YouTube, and I found this in a weird like cubby hole the other day when I was cleaning, and I started looking through it. Look how cute this notebook is, by the way. Like it's all, every page has flowers all over it. Such a cute one. Anyways, so I was looking through it, and this is just the cutest thing. On this page, make banner for page, make insert for videos, make an opening, search for music. Okay, you guys, it says remember to ask people to subscribe and comment. How cute is that? Like, my previous self was so adorable. Remember to give people a reason to comment, ask them questions. This is all advice I got from watching like how to start a YouTube channel. And then of course I have just like old ideas for videos all through this whole notebook. So I just went through it last night, pulled out some ideas because there are some good ideas in it. I'm not going to throw this away. Obviously this is sentimental now. I'm going to keep this. But I wanted to show you because it's just so sweet that I still have this. So if you guys are starting any type of project, it's so fun to keep a diary or a planner or just something where you can look back on it. I am such a sentimental person. Like I'm always thinking in the moment about the memories I'm creating for the future. Do any of you guys do that? Like especially with my kids, I'm like, no, we got to get a picture because we're gonna want to look back on this. You know, my husband's like going on hikes and taking off, and I'm like, no, stop for a picture. Anyways, so I'm all about creating the memories. That's it for my empties today. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. I hope that you're having a really good day. I don't know, I'm just in a better mood today for some reason, maybe because I've been back in the filming swing of things. Please subscribe. Please subscribe and comment on this video. It really helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in my next video, and I love you. Okay, that's it. Bye. See you later. Bye.